Oh, no. This is one of the worst umpiring decisions.
Well, he has no choice.
From bad calls to rule-bending antics, tennis isn't always polite volleys and quiet crowds. These are the 10 dirtiest plays in tennis history. Controversial moments that shocked fans, engaged opponents, and pushed the boundaries of fair play way too far. We start off with the Madrid Open. At the 2023 Madrid Open, Hugo Gaston received a record-breaking $155,000 fine from the ATP for unsportsmanlike conduct. What the heck happened? The incident involved him dropping a ball onto the court during play in an attempt to get a point replayed. This tactic, intended to disrupt his opponent, burn a cork, and potentially force a replay, was deemed a serious breach of the rules. That resulted in a fine so massive he's gonna think twice before he does it again. And another part during the Barcelona Open quarterfinals 2022, Alcaraz versus Tsitsipas. Alcaraz was having the advantage over the Greek star.
It doesn't matter whether it's a first serve or a second serve. He's not going to sit back and wait for things to happen.
But things got pretty heated.
A little glance from Alcaraz. The crowd are not going to like it.
What happened is that Tsitsipas fired a powerful forehand straight down the middle at Alcaraz, who was at the net. Alcaraz ducked as the ball whizzed by. Some viewers called it an attempt to hit him in the head rather than a standard passing shot. The crowd reacted loudly with a lot of boos. Alcaraz just stared him down while walking to his chair. Next up, we've got Lucas Rosol, known to be one of the cheekiest players in tennis. In a match with Nadal, he pulled out a rather dirty move. During Nadal's service routines, Lucas frequently fidgeted, tapping his racket on the ground. Nadal visibly got annoyed, muttering to the umpire. But what do you think of Lucas's tactic? Let's go to the Australian Open 2020 when John Millman faced Roger Federer.
Just a big serve to fight off some pressure.
His resistance, his application, his tenacity is...
Millman was later accused of ball tampering, which sparked debate about whether he tried to speed up his serve by rubbing the ball on his sweaty shirt. Sweaty balls in tennis, who knew? Looking at it, this indeed affected Federer. Next up, it's not a dirty play per se, but there was still a lot of controversy. Let's talk about Iga Swiatek's handwave incidents, often described as distractions or visual hindrance, along with the debate surrounding them. The most notable incident occurred during the 2022 San Diego Open final against Donna Vekic, where Swiatek approached the net midpoint and waved both arms while Vekic was preparing to hit her shot. Just watch as she raises her hands. Many viewed it as an attempt to distract her opponent, and she ended up getting some criticism. Moving on to the next, Murray and Troicki faced off in a 5-set match at the French Open in 2011. Everything went well for Troicki, almost dominating at one point. this happened.
Oh no, this is one of the worst umpiring decisions.
Well, he has no choice. I don't know
Do
if
you
he has
really?
a choice. Well, the ball boy came out. What is he going to do?
Well, look, what's happened here is the umpire has called a let.
The umpire calls a let because the ball boy entered the court too early before the point had concluded. Some argue that Murray should have awarded Troy the point because chasing the smash was impossible for him. Another incredibly disrespectful act that players frequently engage in is abandoning a match before it's completed. Even when they're not sick or injured, this is usually known as tanking. Now, tanking not only violates the spirit of the game, but there are definite rules against it in both the ATP and the WTA. So let's start with one of the biggest tankers of all, Benoit Paire. During the Malaga Challenger match between Benoit and Pedro Martinez, Benoit was heavily criticized for tanking the match. Here's more of him tanking the game. He was criticized for what appeared to be a deliberate lack of effort, with some even accusing him of tanking. The match concluded with a walkover after he retired while trailing 0-6. He would further tank in a match versus F. Cerundolo. During that match, he was docked a point for spitting on the court and then appeared to give up in his final service game, serving what were described as deliberate double faults.
Love 14.
But dirty plays seemed to never stop as he was tanking in yet another match. This happened when facing Philandri. This is another match in which he was criticized by the fans for his poor play. We move forward to Bernard Tomic, who was seen tanking a match against Dirtiest in Delray Beach, Florida. He would end up criticized as critics and fans saw it as a deliberate underperformance.
Game.
So what do you think about tanking? What's your favorite controversial moment? Make sure you share your thoughts in the comments down below.